Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy New Year, because this is like the first video of like 2021, and we're getting to 850 subs. Let's get to that 1,000 soon. Haha, I need to upload more. I know. Well, this is, the logical sequence to the last video of starting the quote-unquote built 400 horsepower CELICA. So let's jump right into it. There's a couple things I left out, but if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to get to them. So let's jump right into it. So I really wanted to give you guys a POV shot of how it was like driving inside of the car. Granted, in this clip, none of the gauges were installed at the time of recording, but the car was drivable, and I think I had my AFR gauge just hanging in the passenger seat or something. But my GoPro died, so since my GoPro died on that interior shot, and I just kind of drove around looking like a dumbass with a GoPro on my forehead and didn't even get any shots. So I mounted this on the top of the windshield, and you're probably going to see the engine shake a little bit because I think, yeah, my passenger side mount was messed up, but I replaced it, new mount, so it's a lot sturdier, I believe. And I was driving with the hood off because of the wastegate tube, which we'll get later. We'll get to later in the video. But I guess enjoy, because this is just raw footage of the drive and how it went. And, it went pretty good. you're still here. Okay. So that was just kind of some boring footage, and let me just show you. I'm not entirely sure if it was in that last clip, but let me just show you some of the highlights of the sounds this car can make now. And we're gonna get to me not running a blow-off valve in a later video, because there's a ton of controversy online whether you should run one or not. Most people are gonna say yeah to run one, and I mean logically, you know, it escapes the air, the excess pressure in your intercooler pipings and stuff. But a ton of people I've read through like forums and stuff, I'm not sure how qualified they are to answer these questions, but they said they haven't noticed significant wear, and I don't like it going psh. I kind of like it going su-do-do-do-do-do, like it does in the following clips. Enjoy.
But I heard it though.
Yeah, dude, it sounds so good.
It's just the exhaust it's so loud that
extend it out to the back, you'll definitely be able to hear it. Even the is really loud. Bro, I'm so happy this shit's back to life. And like it's running and driving pretty.
Oh, you're still here. Awesome. You've made it this far, so let's go over what exactly is going on with the car right now. So this will be test driving my built car, but it's also kind of an update video. So here's the thing. It's running and driving pretty good, and it's on a bass tune right now. And the reason I couldn't drive it before was because of this little sucker right here, which is my new Wastegate dump tube. Because if you notice in old clips, it was just aimed upwards, and a hood exit like Wastegate dump would be cool, but I don't want too much attention from the cops, so I made this. Also, yes, I know my welds are jank, but they hold together still pretty well. And the reason they're kind of jank is because when I actually cut it, I'm using an angle grinder, so with the space I have left, like, it's kind of uneven, so I just filled it in with weld, and heck, I heat wrapped it so you can't even see it anymore. So yeah. Also, as you can see in this clip right here, I have all of my gauges installed, and I didn't make a video, but let me know in the comments if you guys want to know any details on how I installed it, and I'll probably end up making one for you guys. I've got a few clips here and there, and I mean, I guess I can just take it apart and just show you guys how I routed everything. Just in case you guys want to route some gauges into your NA CELICAs too, if you're tracking them, heck, why not? You could use an oil pressure gauge to make sure while you're taking those high G corners that you don't lose oil pressure or it drops to zero or something happens. And an AFR is just to make sure your car's running. I mean, you know, you can run those in an NA car and make sure everything's running right. So, I've been driving the car with an open downpipe, and I mean, just so I can start breaking things in, it's obnoxiously loud. It's not even fun because like the downpipe ends right where like the shifter is, so I can roll down the windows and it doesn't smell too bad, but just it's too loud. I need to extend it to the back. I mean, I want to keep it just the downpipe and just extend that all the way to the back, and I feel like that'd be for a more pleasant driving experience. But as you guys can see in this, we have 118.3 miles on the rebuilt engine with all the forged parts, and nothing's overheating, everything's running good. I just can't creep into boost because the second I creep into boost, the car gets stupidly rich and it won't go. It just kind of hesitates, and I need to mess with the map a little bit. I need to do a few logs, and I need to do an oil change now that I ran 100 miles, and just flush it out and make sure all that assembly lube gets flushed out. So this was my first picture from driving it. As soon as I got it out of the driveway, I drove right to the gas station to fill up my tank with good old 93. I'm planning to stay away from E85 just for now because the PFC isn't very efficient. Like, it can't just hook up an ethanol sensor to it and it automatically adjusts the tune. So until I decide to change, or if I even decide to change, because the reason I wanted to run ethanol was to get to 400 horsepower, whether it be wheel or crank horsepower. So we'll see when we go tune it and stuff and see how that all goes. And I guess that'll be the real test of if we put this thing together and we built it right. But so far so good. As you guys saw earlier, I have the little turbo guard on the turbo just to protect it from rocks and small debris getting in, because I can't really fit a pod filter in there. But if you guys, I know this is a lot of questions. If you guys leave questions down in the comments, I'll make sure to make a Q&A video. Because keep in mind, we are not done yet. We still need to. I'm gonna try to run at least 500 miles on it, and then end up trying to get it tuned. Just gonna make sure to work out all the quirks. I still have to weld the whole exhaust out to the back and stuff. I have all the piping, but I'll probably make that a video, making my own custom exhaust, because I did kind of skip out on making like a video for welding my custom down pipe for the wastegate dump and wiring up my gauges. It just takes a lot of time to film, and I don't have a lot of time. I just started school, and you know how that goes, guys, for those of you that have been watching for a while. But this picture is quite the sight to see, that the red CELICA is back on the road, and it looks awesome. Major sleeper, because nothing really tells it that it's boosted except that nice intercooler, and you gotta crouch down to get that. It looks awesome. Alright, peace, guys.